And welcome to Trivia. No, it took a little longer than normal to get here, but either way, we're here nonetheless. My name's Goremiser, and we're going to be going through, I think I have 14 questions this week. And of course, we got the Kings with us. We got Genetics and Twig, who are going to be answering some trivia questions. Of course, you and chat are going to be able to play along as well. Questions should show up in a poll. Where am I on the screen? Yeah, it should be like over there in that general direction. You can answer them. You don't get anything, if I'm being honest with you. You get a score on the board, and you could try to beat these guys and see how much you know about the Kings. And better news for you, you get twice the opportunities they do, because I split the questions up between the two of you. So technically, chat, you could absolutely dominate in this one. I am going to go through and ask each of you questions. They're multiple choice. If you get it wrong, the other person has a chance to steal. You get points, fun stuff, happy times. And I remembered specifically, I want you to be evens because I have a question about Twig and I'm afraid he'll know the answer. So I'm going to make sure you don't get it as best I can. And that's the only foresight I have. There's also a lot of questions about genetics and about BMT and about the whole of the King. So we'll see how well you guys can do. So we'll go to question number 1. This will be for you, Twig.
Gotcha.
What % of the team's damage dealt is Big Man Tings? Has he dealt 8%, 22%, 15%, or 28% of the team's damage?
Okay, that didn't go in order.
If you would like, I can read them in order.
It's not 8%. It's not 22%. It's not, what, did you say 15%?
15 is in there, yeah.
It's probably 28%.
You're going to say 28? I'm going to give chat a little bit of time. They get about a minute in chat to answer this one.
Were there any higher options?
No, 28's the highest.
He's only done 28%.
You think 28?
Of our team's damage.
I just took quite a lot of damage, didn't he?
I was going to say something like 50, so I'm glad that wasn't an option.
Well, there are 5 people.
Yeah. So everyone would average 20%, right?
Yeah.
But he plays the mage.
Well, it's like, I guess like that's the balancing point, right? There's 5 people, so it'd be 20% if everyone did the same. But like supports, you should be doing less.
But no way is this.
If you're doing anything more than 20%, that's ridiculous.
I do quite a lot of damage, and
he does eat his Weetabix in the morning. But
if ethereal damage counted as damage, I'd be up there on that.
No, I think it's got to be 28%. Slam dunk, right. Lock it in.
You're saying 28. Chat said 28 as well. 28's the right answer. He's done 28% of the team's damage. Yeah, if it had been 8%, I think there would have been a very serious talking to afterward. Like, all right, man.
I truly believe he does 8% of that damage.
He's playing the wrong role.
All right, question number 2. Oh, wait, I got to give points out. That's right. I forgot that is my task now. You get your first point. Genetics will go to you for your question. How many wards, on average, do you place per game? And it is specifically you. I didn't realize that I had your answer as the question here.
I've already got a rough number in my head. Do I get like some... I get some numbers. I've already got a rough number in my head.
Oh, right. Multiple choice. Sorry, I was trying to get the scoreboard up. You have options 19, 25, 11, or 5.
Yeah, it's a quick one. It has to be 19.
Is that the number you have in your head?
It has to be 19. There's nothing else it can be. I do not play 25 wards a game. That's
what number did you have in your head, though?
I had about 19 or 20.
He's making it up as he goes.
I'm not. I had about 19, 20.
You're saying 19?
Yeah.
It can't be 25. You don't think it's 5?
No.
Again, I think if it was 5, we'd have a lot more of a heavy-handed conversation going on.
I'm pretty sure most people don't hit 20 I think it's around 20. So I'll go 19.
You're going to go 19. Chat is also saying 19. And you're both right. It is 19 wards per game on average.
I told you, Ben. I mean, they have brought the 2 smartest Camelot Kings players. I would
really, really clever guess.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, back over to Twig for this one. This one only has 2 options on it. And I did write this specifically Genetics, so you have one like that a little bit later, so don't worry. You first picked Tiamat. Your team has first picked Tiamat and Ymir, the exact same amount. But which one has a better win rate when you first picked it, Ymir or Tiamat?
When we first picked it?
Yeah. So not just their win rate in general for you, but their win rate when you have it first picked.
That's a very tough question.
It's hard. You know, I could believe in Sam, Genetics, and say Ymir. You know, he always carries us on Ymir. And I could believe in Jordan, that he always carries us on Tiamat. I think it's close. I think there was probably a lot of games where we first picked Ymir, maybe in Summer Split or Spring Split that we won, and just dotted over the course of the year. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Tiamat, but I'm not sure.
You're gonna say Tiamat?
Yeah.
Chat's leaning heavy on the Ymir right now. Wildly heavy on the Ymir. They're at 77%. But I'll take your answer of Tiamat because that is the right answer.
Let's go!
I wrote down both of them. So Chat, unfortunately, you're not going to get the point there. The win rate for the Ymir is at 50% from first pick. I think it was 8 games for both of these. So it was 4 games won, 4 games lost.
That's it.
The Tiamat was 6 games out of 8 that were wins there. So 75% win rate from
Only
first pick.
50, it's only 50%. That's embarrassing. We should drop that. That's
Cringe, drop the Ymir.
Let's drop it.
Cringe drop the Ymir.
Right. That's low.
Genetics. Now you got an answer about you. You get an answer about your lane mate. What is Netroid's KDA on ROM? Does he have a 2.1 KDA, a 3.3, a 4.1, or a 1.2?
It's got to be the 3 or the 4. He's incredible on
He
that
is
Rama.
just absolutely handsome and
Yeah.
fabulous.
He gets more attractive on that character, actually.
He does.
It has to be the 3 or the 4. 4's pretty hard to attain, I think, every single game. Bear in mind we just lose quite a bit. And we were playing Rama, I think, more in like spring and summer split than we were in the fall split. So we did, yeah. I'll go with the one around 3 because it just 4 is hard.
4 is hard.
Yeah.
Well, Chat's also agreeing with the 3.3. But I'm going to have to tell you and Chat here that's not the right answer. So, Twig, you get a chance to steal here.
4.0.
You're going to say the 4.1? Yeah, that is right. He has
Let's
like 4.1.
Hold on. If it's 4, why is he not playing it?
You don't ask me, ask him. He's so.
We should
Void is so
And now we
handsome,
learned
guys.
why he didn't come in today.
We should get these stats beforehand.
He's too busy practicing Rama.
In casuals.
In arena.
in casual clash at 3 in the morning.
4.1. Yeah, no, that's a little ridiculous. Some of those have to be kill steals, right? Like, there's no way.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
With Rommel, he's absolutely taking
When I'm on the team, most of them are kill steals.
That doesn't kill people, but he gets them low.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, Twig, back over to you. What percentage of the team's damage taken is variety?
Oh,
So has variety taken 29% of the team's damage, 21%, 12%, or 41%?
No way could it be 41, right? No way. Okay, 29 or 41, I'm going to say. Is
The
Harry
first
that...
vote that came through in chat was for 41. Like, immediately, somebody didn't even think about it.
Oh, that's hard. I would have put... If I had to guess a number, I'd have said something in the middle, like 30-something. But... I think I'm going to go with... It's kind of hard, because even in games we get, like, a little bit owned, or stomped a little bit, Harry's, you know, he's getting in there anyway and dying a lot, taking a lot of damage.
that's Harry.
I can't say it's 40-something%. It's 29%.
You're gonna say 29?
Is my guess.
Chat's hovering around 41. Chat, I just want to put this into perspective for you. 41% would mean he's taking 2/5 of the team's damage. Like that he is accompanying or taking 2 people's worth of damage in a game. But they're voting for it either way. It's a 64% split. They went with 41, but 29 is the right answer. He's taken 29% of the team's damage. If I had been smart, I'd have it open and I'd be able to tell you exactly how much damage that is on average in a game. But I'm not, and I don't have it written down or readily available for me. So, whoops. We can instead just gloss over it, go over to genetics. Question number 6. You are one of 2 teams in the league to have a pass ban this year. Who's the other team?
We got a pass ban.
I wish, you know what? I could probably find that one pretty quickly. But who do you think the other team is that has passed a ban? Is it the Leviathans, the Scarabs, the Dragons, or the Warriors?
It's just I'll be honest, that's a criminal question because I haven't researched that one. I feel like before you said the names of the teams, I was thinking it might be Bolts. So I feel like it would be Dragons. I think Dragons are the most likely to so when Dragons are winning a set against a bad team, they're loving it. They're enjoying it too much. They're just having fun, and I just think they'd be the team that's just like whoosh, just pass a ban, get in their heads, you know.
So you're throwing it to the Dragons?
I'll throw it to the Dragons, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, good. I do have it open here too, so I can find exactly what game you guys passed a ban and why it might have
There's
happened.
no way we've done that on purpose.
I remember it happening, and I remember we were just short on time, and we couldn't figure it out.
Honestly, that wouldn't be too surprising.
It happens to the best of us, which we are. So yeah, it's sad, but
It was game 1 versus the Leviathans in the beginning of phase 3.
It was game 1.
and
Yeah.
it was like bottom 2 bans, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You had banned Yamoja, Raijin, Tiamat, and then when it came back around, you banned Morgan Le Fay, and then a pass ban came through. So,
Yeah, I think we were debating on the other mid that Shinto might play.
and there's too many.
he locked in Merlin anyway, so
God Ocean.
Yeah.
God Ocean. I don't think we were going to ban that for the record.
Yeah.
So
Back in the day when Raijin Table were just top pick, top down.
you had said dragons. Chat says warriors. And I'll tell you right now, dragons is not the right answer. So Twig, you get the option.
I
Warriors,
think it is.
Scarabs,
It is
Leviathans.
Warriors. Yeah. I was going to say I think I knew.
You were saying
knew?
warriors.
Yeah,
seriously.
Chat's
I
saying
can't be telling
warriors.
you. Yeah, I'm sure it's Warriors.
Yeah, it's the Warriors who did it. Again, now I feel like I need to go look up and see why
Yeah.
they
How did you know that
did
then?
it.
Studying late last night on the trivia
Specifically,
pieces.
they
Smite Wiki.
and it was against. Oh well, for them it was against the Valkyries. So I guess we can go ahead. We'll pass over that because that makes sense.
Wow.
That was toxic. I feel bad about it now.
That
just a
is-
little bit.
cold. He's cold.
Just a little bit.
He's cold, chat.
Whose odds? Your odds. Question number 7. Who has the most multi-kills on the team? Is it Netroid, yourself, Variety, or BMT?
I'm not on there for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. Straight in the forefront, I was
was gonna be me.
thinking my support genetics, but now that I'm forced to go away from that, I was going to say Biggie after that, but that's also not I think it's going to be Big Man
You're going to
Tings.
say Big Man Tings? Chat's floating between you and Tings right now.
Yeah.
I guess you get in there a lot.
I appreciate it from chat. I just don't get the actual kill enough of the time. Well, I do get in there.
I would say, Ben, you get a lot of kills, but you also get a lot of deaths.
If there was a who gets multi-killed the most,
Yeah.
I might be part of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely part of the people who die a
He
lot.
dies the most in a row.
I wonder if there's a way to track that. We have like who gets soloed the most and like first blooded the most. I really want to see who gets multi-killed the most. Like who's involved in the most double kills.
If there was a top,
I'm always part of the
And I want the
death.
breakdown, like who's first.
if there was
Yeah,
a top 5, it would be Harry and Ben would be on the
I've
team.
always struggled with helper syndrome, so when someone's in trouble, I usually help and die alongside them.
But you said BMT, right?
Yep.
Chat said BMT. And yeah, it's BMT. He's got 45 different multi-kills. 38 of those are doubles. He's got 5 triple kills and then 2 quadra kills.
Well,
And then the fun fact that I wrote under this one is that Genetics has 0 multi-kills this year. I'm sorry.
that's not a fun fact.
That's
That's a sad fact.
Maybe fun for somebody.
I'm not getting enabled. Enable me harder.
It's pretty fun for me.
And I can't fix that now. I mean, I can't play a damaging character because it's Worlds.
Do it in
But
sevens.
no, yeah, you can do it in Worlds, and I'll count it. If you get a triple kill at Worlds, that'd be insane. And also probably something
A support penta, that would be for the record books
Yeah,
at
that would.
Worlds.
Nobody else could ever do it.
I'd want to raise if I got a pentakill.
You'd
give it.
retire.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
get a
it.
pentakill done.
I'm done. Thanks.
All right, question number 8. This one's for you, Genetics. Gilgamesh is Twig's most played god this year.
Oh, really?
So the question is, how much time has he spent playing Gilgamesh? Has it been 8 hours and 32 minutes, 13 hours and 17 minutes, 10 hours and 54 minutes, or 6 hours and 43 minutes?
That's a lot of time. It's not 6. It's never the lowest answer.
You think so?
Yeah, you've played more than. I mean, like I'm imagining in my head right now. I'm saying like every game's half an hour. Let's say. So for it to be 6, you'd have to play like 12. You've played more than 12 Gilgamesh games. You slammed that character.
I did. There was a summer phase where
You were playing it a lot.
someone needed to stop me.
I think you
Someone
played.
I needed help.
I think you played. The answer was there was 12 and 10, right? There was 2.
Yeah, 13 was the top, and then 10. It was like 10:54, so it's
Yeah,
right
I
around.
think I'll go
11
for
hours.
13. I think around 26 games would be in my head would make the most sense. Oh no, I'll go for the 10 actually.
You're going for the 10?
10, yeah, 13's too much.
I didn't even open. what
You
chat
have
said.
you have a pretty wide god pool, I'd say. You play a lot of.
Absolutely, I do.
We let you last pick, so you carry us.
God Ocean.
Yeah.
God Ocean, the Loki picks of recent, they've
Absolutely, I've
that is
changed.
technically another god played.
I've changed. I'm away from the Osiris, Gilgamesh ways of the past, and now I'm an assassin player.
Yeah.
Well, chat said 10 hours. You're saying 10 hours and 54 minutes. And that is right. Yeah, it's 10 hours. And pretty much right on. When I first asked this, it confused everybody because they were like, what do you mean 10 hours? That's so much time. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just like 30 minutes a game. You play 5 of those, all of a sudden you're 2.5 hours. Like, it stacks up pretty quick.
Yeah, no. That's a lot of time though. Well, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
It's also puts into perspective how much Smite y'all probably play in like a given
I was
year,
gonna
right?
say,
Like you play
You
more
could probably
Smite
times
than
that by
humanly
10 if
possible.
you had the arena and ranked games that I played.
Well, the thing is though, if you were to combine our team's total hours like in ranked casuals, scrims, and game day, I could guarantee that the Bolts would have double our hours this year,
Absolutely.
and they get paid the same.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
And who got the ticket to Worlds?
We're actually
That's
qualified to
I was
right.
gonna
Worlds,
say,
so-
God-given talent.
So it just proves that the less Smite you play, the better you become.
Yeah.
Hard work doesn't pay off, guys. Twig, question. I don't know how to segue from that one, so we're just gonna move to question number 9. Which relic combination has been the most successful for genetics? So
Oh, this is a
Hey,
good one.
Good luck with this one, man.
Blink and Ankh,
Nope.
Beads and Frenzy, Blink and Frenzy, or Beads and Shell?
Ooh,
No teleport.
okay.
No teleport.
In terms of win rate?
Yes. So the
Okay.
win rate for these two when bought by genetics.
Oh, I'm gonna hate it if Beads and Shell is right, because I'm gonna absolutely hate it because they are the slowest, least exciting relics you could possibly buy, most defensive. I think it could be like one of the Frenzy ones. I don't think it's the Cursed Ankh one because I just think. I think I saw a stat about how low anti-healing items are in general, because when people are building them, they're against horrible healing comps. So I'm not going to go for a Cursed Ankh, even though that could be right. It's just a good active or relic. Sorry, I'm gonna go with Bead Shell because I think that might just have 100% win rate or
You're
something.
gonna say Beads Shell?
Yeah.
And chat, I saw someone ask how success is measured for this one. It's strictly win rate. So whenever if you bought these once and you won with it and it said 100% win rate, I'd have absolutely thrown that on here. But I think most of these were bought a couple of times.
I think you're wrong.
You said Beads and Shell. Chat said Beads and Shell.
It's gonna be the frenzy one.
And that's not correct.
Unlucky.
It's gonna be the frenzy one.
Now there's two
There's
frenzy
two.
ones. There's Beads and Frenzy and Blink and Frenzy.
It's gonna be blink and frenzy.
I hope you're right.
Because
honestly.
I'm thinking about it. It has to be frenzy because we just love our gold fairies and our fire giants and scorpions.
I do.
We will frenzy for a scorpion. And I'm thinking about it has to be. I don't go beads that much, so I'm gonna say blink and it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna go blink and frenzy.
You're gonna go Blink and Frenzy?
Yeah,
Also not right. It is Beads and Frenzy.
that's embarrassing.
It's an 83% win rate for Beads and Frenzy.
I
when
don't
you walk
mind
in.
that because it's like the defensive 1-2.
Yeah,
It's defensive
it's
plus
save
aggressive.
myself, but also let's beat them up.
Yeah. I like that.
To make you feel a little bit better, though, Beads and Shell was second with 80% win rate. So your Beads and Shell, despite being slow, boring,
That is really boring.
are doing pretty well for your team,
I'm not surprised.
or at least for you. I don't know how it's doing for your team.
I wish it was. That's embarrassing. I wish it was just frenzy teleport.
Yeah,
That would've
it
been
is sad.
I wish Blink, if it had been Blink and Frenzy, that would have been maybe like the most fun combination.
No, it would have been teleport and frenzy.
I'd have
would been
really
nice.
appreciated that, and wouldn't have minded my point getting stolen at
Yeah.
that point
Yeah.
because I'd just be happy about.
I wonder what my
support.
teleport win ratio is. Because I did build that. I did build that about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
In
see.
scrims, it would be about 80%, but in
Yeah.
game day, hey, we won one game. I built another game. We lost. Just stop building it.
Well, question 10 goes over to you, Genetics. How many solo kills does Netroid have? So you have 1 solo kill, 3 solo kills, 11 solo kills, or 8 solo kills.
Oh, it's gonna be 8. I mean, I think I saw someone saying something that he soloed everyone, or
Yeah.
he soloed everyone, but he soloed everyone, right?
It's kind of weird.
I think it was
'cause-
everyone but Panda Cat for
Yeah,
a while
everyone-
there. I'm
everyone
still
but-
not sure if he's
I
gotten
think
there.
I heard that one, and I don't think he's I don't think he's killed people multiple times because usually he just rotates after he's out. And I'll go with the 8. I think 11 would be insane, but no, I'll go with 11. Oh, I'll go with 8. What am I saying?
You're going to go with 8.
I'll go with the 8 one. Yeah.
I'm trying to, I don't know why, I decided to try and look up what your teleport win rate was, and of course that's taking all of my occupation. You're saying 8, chat's saying 8, and I'm going to tell you 8 is not the right answer here. So Twig, you get a chance to steal.
So either he's terrible.
It's got to be 13.
Well, 13's not an option. It's,
Wait, what was
well,
it?
it was
11?
1, 3, and 11. Yeah, that
11. Sorry.
So you're going to say 11?
11. He's my goat.
Yeah, he's got 11. 11
Let's
is
go,
the amount
Royd.
he's picked up in that. And the fun fact that I have written under this one, he's only been soloed once throughout the year. And I think,
It was by Zap at playoffs.
I
No,
believe
it's twice now.
it's technically twice because I know Panda Cat got one, but Mike walked up and got an assist for it. So like it tracks it based on it's a kill with no assist. So I think technically there's 2 in there.
So the playoffs were counted, yeah?
Yeah, playoffs are
Okay,
counted.
so it was by Zap.
So that would have been the actual Zap kill. Otherwise, he's gone a lot of the year not getting solo killed, which is
That's crazy.
kind of remarkable.
He needs a raise.
Such a beast.
That's wow.
All right, back over to you, Twig. What is your team's first blood rate? Do you get first blood 66% of the time, 52% of the time, 25% of the
Yeah, let's go
time,
lower.
or 44% of the time?
44, lock it in.
44, lock it in. Chat hadn't even had a chance. We'll just chat while they get their opportunity to get some
we can
votes in.
talk for chat, but
If it's 25, I wouldn't
it's
be
gotta
surprised.
it's gotta be 44. I have more faith in my team than 25. I don't think we're on the front foot.
No.
Let's see if I can find anything about teleport.
I just remember me and Big Man. It was mostly in scrims, but it did leak into our games a lot. We'd get killed in mid
And Harry.
2v2 a lot of the time.
Yeah, and Harry and Duo.
And Harry would die. It might actually be 25 now that I think about it more and more, but I'm having faith here because Harry is a little bit of a specialist at dying at the 150 gank.
Oh, the typical 150. It's a timer.
It's the timer. Well, chat, you've had a lot of time. You said 44, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying 44 as well. Yeah, 44 is the right amount. So not quite getting it every other game. I guess like one time other team getting it, but enough.
Yeah.
You're able to pick it up and get a good percentage on that one. Question number 12 is it true or false for you, Genetics?
Okay.
Variety has only played 1 game of tier this year.
I think that's true. And I think we played it. Yeah, I think that's true.
That's crazy to think
I
about.
think that's true.
Yeah, it's crazy
more
to think about because of scrims impacting our memories.
Exactly, that's the issue. It's more difficult. I mean, like chat may remember it, but when we play like a couple of 100 games a year of scrims, and you just experiment, and especially when people are in the mood for just picking random stuff, it can get.
I think the
interesting.
number's not 0. That's what I'll say.
No, it's never been 1. I remember suggesting it. I think I'll say true.
You're going to say true?
Once, yeah.
Chat is also very overwhelmingly saying true, and yeah, it's true.
Was it against Leviathan? I think it's against Leviathans.
I can find who it was against. I know it won because I wrote
Yeah,
that.
it was
I wrote
against
that down in
really?
the
I
answer.
think it was against Leviathans, if I'm not
Let's
mistaken.
go. I'm glad to hear it won.
Let's see if I can find this as fast as I would like.
But yeah, no,
If I type tier, I get 40 different responses. I could probably find that pretty quick.
40. Wow. A lot of those will be Hooley. He played that character quite a lot.
Yeah, he
Love
did play
it.
quite a lot.
Yeah. Who played after that?
I'm trying to find any of these that. This also has like bands in it, so it's like, hey, guess
Oh,
what?
okay,
They were
yeah.
playing against the Leviathans. Oh, that's probably going to take too long. Yeah, I'm just going to minimize that. And we'll move on with the
Let's
updated
just assume I'm
scores.
correct.
Twig, back to you. With 24 games played, what is BMT's Tiamat win rate? 79%, 64%, 52%, or 40%?
It's definitely going to be... Whoa, wait. I think you might have spoiled this.
No, that was only from first pick.
Oh.
And when you first pick it, it's got a 75%
Oh,
win rate.
don't tell him.
I
Oh,
see. Yeah,
I-
yeah,
That's
no,
what-
no,
what you
I
said.
need the points in,
No,
man.
no, I remembered that. Okay.
But I think your Ymir win rate from first pick was 50%, but your actual Ymir win rate is higher than that, if I remember
Oh,
correctly. So.
yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it would make sense. The question is whether
Sometimes you pick
when
it in
we
those
don't-
top 3 and
When
it
we
just
don't
gets
first
muddled.
pick Tiamat, is that in metas where Tiamat's a bit weaker, so she's not as dominant? What
Maybe.
were the options again? Go through them.
79,
Yep.
64, 52, and 40.
Okay, it's either 79 or 64, I think. I'm going to say 79.
Really?
So I think it's really high. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to say 79.
You're going to say 79. Chat is going with 64.
79 is crazy.
79 is the right answer, though. He's got a 79% win rate on TMA.
That is insane.
When you look at their stats, our carries are just goats, man.
Yeah, and
We're just running around feeding the map, and our carries are just owning.
79.
Yeah, Royd and Big Man, stars of this Q&A
Yeah.
right now, or trivia.
The fun fact I have on that one is that it's been banned against you 38 times. And I think appropriately so if it's got a
Yeah.
79% win rate. So don't let him get that. Well, now that you know that it's a 79% win rate, Genetics, you get to answer the other one because this was just fun to find out. What is BMT's Tiamat KDA? Is it a 3.6, a 4.4, a 7.5, or a 2.8?
Okay, well, it's not a 2.8. I mean, he gets involved, but he's got.
Look, if Netroid's KDA on ROM is 4.1, and I throw a 2.8 in here just to make BMT look bad, I'd feel terrible.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, you know, like a lot of our games are quite bloodbathy in kills and stuff. Usually around mid area. And when I rotate, it just gets crazy. I don't think it's 7. I think 2's too low because we win quite a lot with it, right? So assuming if it's 79%, that's going to be quite high. So it'd be one of the middle two. Was it a 4 and a 3 with those two options?
Yeah, 3.6 and 4.4.
I'll go with a 4.4. But only because the win ratio is so high. If I didn't know the win ratio before, I would have gone with 3.6. But Royd's got a 4 KDA on Rama, which is, you know, that's crazy.
You said 4.4?
4.4.
Yep. Chat's also saying 4.4. Always safe to err in the middle, but unfortunately for this time, it's not right.
It's 7.9,
so you
right?
To steal away.
No way.
That's my guess.
You're saying the 7.5, and
7.5.
Twig, it is 7.5, and I'm going to show you guys just so like it doesn't seem too ridiculous. The stats
crazy.
for the Tiamat KDA 7.53.
He's
What?
such a
That has been
goat.
locked in for him. Yeah,
That god's broken. The average KDA of that character must be
He
10.
is
He's
such a
actually
goat.
less than the rest of the league.
Such a legend.
I should go look that up just to find out. It's got a 70 or 67.4% kill participation. Yeah, it just seems like a good god for you guys. You can keep on picking up.
Wow.
But that is trivia. Chat managed to get 7 points. Genex, you picked up 3. Twig, you
Let's
got
go!
10 this time around. A few of those stolen and a few of those, well, a lot of those earned the old-fashioned way. But collectively, you got 13 as the Kings, right? So, you know, there's a...
Yeah, team. We were together. We were
As a
together
team.
the entire time.
Let me do the thinking for us.
Well, hey, thank you guys for joining me and hanging out for some trivia and having fun with me. Of course, thank you, chat, for hanging out and watching throughout this one. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a like and comment down below, but leave only nice comments, because it's my mom's birthday today, by the way. I'm going to say happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday.
If you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably not anymore, but tell her happy birthday in the comments, and I'll send her the link, and she'll be really happy about that if she can figure out how to open up the YouTube link. So we'll be really happy, but thanks for joining us. I think we're doing like 1v1s. There's a lot of other content coming up, so if you're watching live, stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
I want to take off my jacket for this one. Dude, this.
No, I know he was supposed to take you out last weekend, but he got busy.